What's going on, guys? It's your boy Nash here. Um, so if you guys have been following me on Threads, then you will know that I had my video planned out for today, where I was going to talk about how WWE announced that they officially retired the NXT Heritage Cup. Um, and I was gonna go in depth with that one. Excuse me, but I'm not going to today. I'm gonna do that for tomorrow's video because last night I was sitting on my bed. I was watching Bar Rescue on Paramount Plus. Shout outs to John Taffer. Um, and I'm scrolling through social media. I'm scrolling through Facebook, through IG, through Instagram, um, and through and I was also scrolling through X, even more so Facebook, and I saw something that caught my eye, and I was not convinced, but after looking into it a little bit deeper on social media, it happened. It's true. So for those who are new, who are brand new to the Yu-Gi-Oh community, for us as content creators, we have some of the best. Excuse me. Excuse me. We've had some of the best content creators in the game. We've had Simply Unlucky. We've had JRB Jobber. We've got Cyber Knight. We've got uh, Team EPS. We've got Nim Nim, MBT. Um, we've got we have the Cali Effect. And then we also have a bunch of smaller content creators, myself included. There's my boy Satellar Knight. Shout outs to him. Um, there's Ruxin 34, Rhyme Style, just to name a few. But above everyone, there's always that one, Alex Simo. We found out, or rather, we found out last night that as of Tuesday, Alex Simo lost his life to stage 4 colon cancer. Now, if you guys had been following Simo's channel, like I have, he has kept us up to speed with his health, what was going on, and how things were progressing. Um, and we didn't hear much from him, to be honest. I know that we had seen a couple of posts from him on X. Um, but that was about it. That was pretty much it. And the last video that he did, overall, it was a episode of Master Duel Masochist, literally just a couple months ago. And then I think the last health update that he gave us, it was about 5 months ago. It was around 5 or 6 months ago, and he left us way too soon. Um, Interestingly enough, he was the main reason why I got into Edison format in the first place. Um, because I was always fond with some of the most bullshit rulings that you could ever imagine when it came to Edison format. Um, and the fact that Edison format was such a good was such an was such an incredible time for Yu-Gi-Oh. It made me want to get into Edison competitively, and that's why I've been going to Bear Cave in Northwest California on Sundays is because of that, and it all was because of Cimo. um, so if you guys if you guys have not did not keep up with Alex's YouTube channel like myself, he's had so many different series throughout his career. Um, he's had let me see. All right, here we are. So he had a series. So he's had a various amount of different series on his YouTube channel where he would bring in Twitch, Twitch streamers, Magic players, Hearthstone players to understand Yu-Gi-Oh a little bit better. He had Raren on his channel. He had CGB. Um, Also a Magic pro player, LSV Vargas, LS Vargas, I think his name. Voxy is another one. He's had history of Yu-Gi-Oh with obviously with MBT. History of Jank with MBT. Um, and most notably progression series with uh with with Nim Nim, and then of course he also had as well this new one that he was gonna do a second season at some point called King of Games. um Master Duel Arena, history of the OCG. He even also had as well in Edison Encyclopedia. But that really didn't that didn't really that didn't really last long because it only had like 3 episodes. Um, so so he had quite a few different series, even and also one of my favorites, Auction Series, as well as Sealed Saturday, which even that one didn't last long. Um, so yeah, so yes, he's had so many so many different series on his channel. It was incredible. Like he was very committed to creating content for his fans, no matter what the circumstance was. That was always him. Um, and in case you guys are curious of how we found out, this was not supposed to be this was not supposed to go public at all. Um, because according to his wife Brittany, it was not supposed to it was not supposed to go public. In fact, she wanted to wait at least a few weeks to mourn her husband and do a video on his channel. And obviously, yes, that is the plan. His mom actually posted on LinkedIn, and either on LinkedIn or like Facebook or something like that. And she announced that Simo had sadly passed away after his hard fought battle with stage 4 colon cancer. Um, and then that got leaked to the public. That got leaked all over the world. Um, so I'm like, honestly, I'm like at a loss of words, because it's, as I said, he's the reason why I got into Edison format in the first place. In fact, I haven't even done an updated deck profile on my Blackwing deck. Um, in fact, I haven't talked about my Blackwing decks. I think since I got second place at King Fandom literally right around this time last year, which is crazy. Um, so yeah, honestly, it's wild. I'm just at a loss of words right now. I think for us as his fans, for us as his fans, I think the best thing we can do, aside from giving his wife Brittany and the rest of the Cimo family space to mourn him, is to watch his old videos, right? Like, watch his content and remind ourselves why we all got into Yu-Gi-Oh in the first place. Again, I'm just at a loss of words right now. Honest, honestly, I think. Wow, this is hard. Like, if I'm being honest, this hits the, the loss of Simo is has hit harder, has hit pretty hard. Probably, excuse me, probably on the same level as us as WWE fans losing Bray Wyatt. Um, I'm just at a again. I don't really have any words to describe it. Um, but Simo had accumulated close to 380,000 subscribers, like almost 400. Um, and this happens. For those who I don't even know how to say this one, how to you say this sentence, but I think the best thing for us to do is to cherish those that we value the most, because it's the old saying, nothing lasts forever. So always take care of your loved ones, especially those who are who are handicapped, who are in that position, um, and just take care of everyone in general because you never know what can happen. Um, Shout outs to to the entire Cimo family. I know that Brittany's probably not gonna watch this, and that's perfectly fine. But but all I can say is for her to stay strong, and that the Simo fan base will always be on her side, no matter what. Thank you, Simo, for giving us some of the best content imaginable. Whether it was Master Duel Masochist, uh, Progression Series, Sealed Showdown, History of Yu-Gi-Oh, uh, Prague Season 2. Thank you for inspiring us to push beyond our limits, if that makes sense. Thank you for being the reason why a lot of us got into Edison format in the first place. Um, and thank you for being one of the greatest content creators of all time. Um, like if there was a Mount Rushmore of Yugi tubers, Alex Simo would be there. Um, Honestly, I have no idea how I'm gonna title this video, and I'm probably not even gonna add add a description to this video because it'll just be difficult to even talk about this again in the description. So I'm gonna leave my description box completely blank. But yeah, Simo, thank you. We love you. We're gonna miss you. We are big fans of you, and obviously, yes, I may not have gotten the chance to know Alex personally, but the only thing that for us as content creators can ask of the fans is to respect their privacy and to let them be. Just leave them. Just let them handle their business, and all we could do is move forward. And I think in a future video, I don't know if I'm gonna do this like as a permanent thing, or if it's gonna be a one of. I have no idea. But I have been thinking about um doing doing Edison videos, like doing like talking, doing like Edison discussion videos, about like rulings or whatever. Um, I don't know if I'm really going to do that, but I will definitely let you guys know on Threads, so you guys can follow me on Threads. Um, and yeah, and for those who are curious, he was only 32, so he left us way too soon. Um, Again, Simo, I know that you're watching this from upstairs. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for being the reason why a lot of us got into Edison format, why we got into creating content in the first place. We love you. We're gonna miss you, and rest easy, my friend.